Welcome back to the 10th episode of a playthrough of Panzer Corps Allied Corps DLC. And, well, as I did once earlier, well, as I always do, I go back and finish the last turn once more before starting the next episode, usually because I have a little bit of a break between episodes. And, well, this time around that meant that I didn't get the battle heroes on the engineer unit. So, it's been a little bit give and take on this. I've gotten battle heroes I otherwise wouldn't, and I've lost battle heroes that I would. So, right now we're pretty much on zero on that. Either way, let's proceed to the briefing.
As you know, Tobruk has been besieged by the Axis since April. Rommel has been stalled just inside Egypt, unable to advance due to his logistical problems and the strain the siege of Tobruk has placed on his limited manpower. This stalemate is about to end. Benefiting from large reinforcement and Rommel's lack of momentum, you are to launch Operation Crusader. Your goal is to penetrate the Axis perimeter and relieve Tobruk. Rommel has trounced us time and again, and this operation must advance with fair caution. But the weight of our metal should gain us the win this time. There are specific tactical goals that must be met in the course of this operation. To establish that a secure land link with Tobruk has indeed been made, you must escort 3 Service Corps truck units to the area designated A on your map. A further task involves the use of paratroopers. There is an Axis airfield marked B. The airborne units must destroy its attached hangar and do so within 7 turns. If Crusader succeeds, Rommel will have no choice but to abandon the siege and redeploy west of Tobruk. Off with you, old chap, and press on to the finish.
Will do, good sir. Alright, victory conditions. Capture and hold 5 objectives and escort 3 units to from Service Corps to marked area A. Oh, look at that, we got a elite unit. On the 10th mission we finally got one. Beautiful. Looks like a Spitfire of some kind. We got Crusader Mark 1 and 2, Churchill Mark 2, new artillery, some new aircraft. Yeah, a little bit of new equipment there. Let's investigate, and also let's look at these Spitfires. Are they the same as, let's F7 to get this stat panel up, and just compare these Spitfires, so. Well, maybe we can upgrade them. We can. And we shall. Okay, now let's compare. Yeah, so the elite Spitfires are slightly better than the regular ones from comparing the stats. So here they have 1 more air attack, which is nice, which is very nice indeed. First, E Spitfires for elite. We'll just call it that, I guess. It's good to finally have an additional elite unit, because this we can deploy. And it won't cost us any extra, like it won't, you can still deploy 16 other units. Elite units are in a separate pool, which is very nice. Either way, let's start off here with replacing our casualties and units that took casualties in the previous scenario. And then we'll investigate a little bit our upgrade options. No more new Hurricanes, no. Can't upgrade the Spitfires. I think we can upgrade the, yeah, the artillery. +3 soft and hard attack and +2 naval attack. -1 ammo. That's fine, that's a decent trade-off. I'll go for this. Let's upgrade all of them. Fairly cheap as well. 59 more prestige to put in. So it's not too bad. They use the same transportation. Recon units, no new upgrades there. Or no. Right, now we have all these engineers. And heavy weapon team. Let's have a look at our tanks. So now you see, if you compare these various tanks, you see that most of them have the same soft and hard attack. Pretty much the same anyway. And that is basically because they use the same gun. But if you look at the Churchill here, compared to the Matilda, it has less ammunition, is 6 prestige points more expensive. Which is ridiculous, because it is so much better, I think. Like, it has the same stats on the attack side, but 3 more defense, ground defense, 4 more air defense, and 1 more close defense. Which is pretty nice. And it also moves 1 tile more per turn. So what I'm thinking is we upgrade the Matildas to Churchills, because these Churchills are pretty much making the Matildas irrelevant. And then we also just, let's cake on another couple of Churchills, honestly. I mean, it might be a bit slow for this scenario, but, I'll take him. Actually, let's call him first Churchill. Just so the name's not going to be too long, because as I get battle heroes on them, I'm going to have to cake on the stats into the name. I know they probably represent, these 1 tanks that probably represent more than 1 actual tank. As I'm pretty sure these infantry units represent more than 2 soldiers. Now, we get over to my house rule section again, and we had to pay the full upgrade cost to move the crews over from the Matildas to the Churchills. And we don't have the Matildas anymore, so we returned them to the Central Command, or whatever you want to imagine. And, well, I would like my prestige points back, because we just gave you back our tanks and took some new equipment on instead. So let's see, how much would this add up to? It would be 600, 748. Alright, so we Control Alt Shift C and enter prestige here with 748 to get back the prestige from the Matildas that we traded in. And I see it more as trade in than just taking those Matildas and dumping them in the ocean to get some Churchills instead, which I feel is the equivalent of how the game is kind of chosen to go with it. We did upgrade the artillery here. And the thing is, on this map, we have an airfield here, there. Now we're not guaranteed to have these 2 airfields just yet, so I think what is a good thing to do on this map is actually, I seem to recall I usually go for the P-40 Kitty Hawk for some reason, and that reason is fuel. If you compare it to the Hurricane and the Spitfire, it has almost twice the fuel capacity. Now, it isn't quite as good as the Spitfire or the Hurricane, but we also have a Spitfire now for free that we can bring in regardless, so I say we get a couple of these Kitty Hawks with 14 air defense, air attack I mean, and 7 initiative, but the thing is they can stay in the air for longer. Right, they can be effective for a longer period of time before they need to refuel, which can be handy on this map, as we might not have access to a close-by airfield immediately. I'm going to call them first P-40s and second P-40s. And we did get a lot of prestige points in this scenario here. We still have 820 left. But I think we have what we need, so yeah, they're not going to be super good at ground attack or anything, but that's fine. We'll put the I'll put the Spitfire here, the one that we don't well, the elite one. We can still deploy another 16 units, so we'll deploy 2 Kitty Hawks. That gives us 3 aircraft in this scenario. And the thing is, we have some paratroopers here that we can get into airplanes, take over to this airfield here, in which there's a hangar we need to destroy by turn 7. And we shall certainly try to do so. Now let's see, we need to have at least 5 of these victory points, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so those we can not have control of one of these, and typically that might be this one. Just depends a little bit, because it could be hard to to fight the enemies with the paratroopers over here, depending a little bit on what goes on. So, as you can see, the Italians have a town here, and if memory serves me right, there's a minefield going up here, and there might be some anti-air units in the area here, so we need to be a little bit careful when approaching that with our paratrooper planes, so we don't have them shot down before they even get to the destination, basically. These quad units here are the service corps, and we need at least 3 of them to make it to these 3 points by turn 20, by the end of turn 20. It won't help you to get them there any sooner, so exactly turn 20 they need to be there. And you need to basically capture this place here and hold this place from counterattacks. Now the counterattacks can go down here, they can come here, they'll come in from here, you'll basically be pretty surrounded here. So it looks easy when you start off this mission, but it can quickly get a little bit harder to take on. Just depending on how you do it, really. But what we're going to do is put down some Churchills here, pretty much in front line. And then we have first recon with +2 attack, +3 defense. We put them here. And let's see, we definitely need some engineers up in here. Now let's place down 4 engineer units. Then we can place down 4 more units, and I think for sure we should be getting artillery in the mixer. We'll have the D3 artillery, which has +3 defense there, +1 defense there, and the other 2 artilleries there, and then we can place yet another unit. Now the question is, do I want to place engineers? Do I want a recon unit? And I think I'll be going for a recon unit, actually, so I'll put that here. Now we have a little bit of units here which we could use to push up and maybe get some prestige points here, but we shouldn't go too hard for that. Although we could, because honestly if we don't defend this and the enemies come down and they take this, and then we take it back, then there's 100 prestige, no, there's 125 prestige in it for us on these 5 tiles alone. And I like to fish out a little bit extra prestige wherever I can in ways like this. Historically, I've been burnt on this map if I've tried to kind of overextend and take stuff that I shouldn't be taking. Like these things here, and well, not so much that, but more like try to go for these, and then suddenly you get surprised by some units that were hiding for the entire map, and they kind of thwart your, or they foil your attempt at a triumph victory. So, we're going to keep that in mind. We're going to have 4 of our aircraft set out, and I think we're good with what we have going here now, so let's just get to it. We're going to start with moving in the paratroopers so we know how far they can go. And I'll send them in like this. Let's see. Like that. So that I can have the Spitfire here. Move over and... oh, hello. There's a Panzer 3F. That's a scout vehicle apparently, because it has a recon. It has 3 view range. Can we... that's not what I want to do. We can engage that. So let's do exactly that. Just get our aircrafts on it. Get our Churchill on it. I was hoping for better results than that, but oh well. Right, so you can see all the way down here. So I gotta be a little bit strategical here in this situation, and I think I'll send this Churchill here. They won't be able to push through here then. I'll put this recon unit there. And we can have this recon unit over here. Then comes the finicky part, and I think we move in artillery. Here, there. Another thing is he sees these guys, like he sees that artillery for instance, but that artillery has cover from the Spitfire. This Spitfire is covering all these tiles here. And I'm thinking... just lock the rest of the artillery in right here. That should keep them safe, particularly. if I put another Spitfire, another aircraft right here, I think. Right, that should do, I think. Pretty sure. 1, 2, 3. I can see over here, so maybe we move in a couple of infantry units here and try to keep them outside this guy's view range. We'll just yeah, we'll just move them in generally over here, I think. Should keep them somewhat safe. Maybe over here actually, like such. Prepare these paratroopers to get into their aircrafts next turn, and let's see what we do here. Right, I want these guys to have artillery cover as we advance a little bit towards these locations over here. So now they are ready to go, pretty much, and then we have our units over here. Which these artilleries can only move 1 tile per turn, so that's a little bit non-ideal, but it shouldn't really be a massive problem, although I want to start engaging here with these units. But doing so too quickly can cause trouble. We'll move this guy in here with artillery behind him. And the thing now is that there's an opening to artillery here, so we're just gonna sacrifice one of these squads there. It might get attacked, take a little, or alleviate a little bit of the pressure off these other guys. We only need 3 of these to actually make it to the finishing line. So the 4th one, I guess we can play a little bit of a Russian relay with. And I'll move in this artillery here as well. Keep these 3 ones there covered by the anti-air unit. And like, I just want to see if they come in here, I don't want them to attack the artillery. I need that artillery to be at full strength so we can keep pressure on this front here. So this is how we'll do it, and we'll just see what happens. Okay, a little bit of an artillery bombardment there. That's not so good. Oh, they send the aircraft in here. Alright, because I've gotten the other stuff too well guarded. But yeah, we gave that guy 3 casualties, and they only did 1 damage to that unit, so we're certainly not in a too bad position right now. What we can do though is just fly over here. Specifically, we should do so with our Spitfire. 2 aircrafts might be enough for this. But you know what, I want to safe it. No I can't, because I flew this off to a bad location. Doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, the Spitfire's doing good. And we did not finish it off. So we should see where that flies off to when it does fly off somewhere. So maybe we can hunt it down and finish it before it reinforces to full strength again. You know, that being said, let us move these guys in here a little bit like this. And get on that artillery first of all. Yeah, that is very much screwed, but they will probably resupply it or reinforce it. We can get another paratrooper unit into the aircraft, and we can fly these dudes. Over here I think should be fairly safe. Let's see where the back one can go. Yeah, I don't think there's any anti-air around here, so we fly them over there, and we keep escorting them with a Kitty Hawk just in case. Then we can fly them down here and take this this hangar out. For now, what do we do here then? Well, we can maybe sneak this guy around. Does the anti-air unit, so we're outside of the reach. We can maybe sneak this guy here around and hit that artillery from the back. Now what I would like to do, and we'll see if we can, is just get this guy murdered real quick and then move in the artillery further. So we'll just bomb him with artillery. Oh, fantastic. Could not really work out better than that. And the thing is, I want these Churchills to not stop moving, because they move kind of slow. So I want them to keep putting pressure towards the enemy like this. And let's keep the recon unit here. We now see they got some stuff over here, Panzer 3F. For instance. Well, they shouldn't be able to spot our artillery right now, so I'm just gonna move it in like this. And create a line here that we push towards the enemy position here, before we attempt to take it. And as they shouldn't really be seeing us, I think we can get away with putting a couple of infantry units around here. We should probably get one over here in case it needs to respond to something in that direction. And if I put one here... What's the view range of these guys? Right, this guy can then next turn get up here, and this guy can get up to one of these tiles. And then we'll have 2 engineer teams ready to assault this city here. And let's see. This Ketten... no. 9, I was about to say that. It is eine Gradschützen. And my German is horrible. But it's a Gradschützen. Not the Kettengrad, and Kettengrad is another vehicle entirely. But yeah, I think we might be able to do some serious damage to that guy. That is my hope here anyway. Fantastic. Alright, that guy served its purpose, we're just retreating him back a little bit. And let's see, I can move that artillery in, so I will do that. And we'll just move these guys in here like this, so they still have artillery cover, all of our dudes. And we'll move this guy down one notch over here. Oh, we can maybe finish this. Ah, nice. Well, that's one enemy airplane done. Fantastic. And yeah, what else can we do right now? Well, we can fly these guys closer to the front, that's for sure. The thing is, we can take this hangar here, and we don't need to hold that as long as we hold every other victory point. And then we can use this as a launching pad for our paratroopers, and maybe getting behind the artillery here so we can take out this, because although it's a bit risky, I would like to have taken out as many enemy units as I can when we leave this map, simply because that's going to yield a greater chance. More fighting means the potential for more battle heroes and experience. And if we can take these points, more prestige. All of these things seem appealing to me, so we're gonna try to aim for them if we can. Either way, that's all we can do this turn, so let's move on. Ah, they got some serious artillery over there. And some annoying artillery over there. They went for full resupply on the artillery, as I suspected they would. But that is, that's fine. We'll however do this. And hopefully they run up there. Please run up there. Yes. Should be able to finish it. Fantastic. Okay, and then we can put some pressure on this guy. Hopefully force a retreat from him. We gotta keep in mind this artillery. I don't want my artillery to be in range of it. And it isn't at the moment, but okay. So we're taking a little bit of casualties here, lessening the effectiveness of these guys, but we did take out the artillery, which I would argue is the important part. And now we're gonna fly these paratroopers over here and land them next turn, right next to that airfield. And we're gonna have more paratroopers coming in. We'll decide next turn what we do with them. It just kind of depends a little bit. Now let me see. If I do this, move that artillery there, put this unit here, move that artillery down like such, move these in a little bit but not too far, back this guy off here, and bombard this city. And also attack this city with some air units. And this artillery piece with some air units. And I don't think we might not need to escort those guys right now. Let's keep throwing air units in. Pretty sure they have an anti-air unit somewhere here as well. Probably on the airfield, to be honest. That would be the typical placement for it. Let's see if we can maybe get this artillery piece. There is the anti-air unit, so yeah. We'll push in like this. Surround that city with everything we got so far. There, we are surrounding them pretty heavily, but we gotta keep in mind these guys over here. However, that being said, we'll just set up a little bit of units over here. We can deal with what's coming in over there, and that should be good. We will now throw a lot of artillery strikes at this, or will we? Because they have that artillery over there. And this artillery is not that important to take on right now. It's gonna be hard to reach this. Okay, we'll do some other things first, like assault this city. That did not go as well as I was hoping it would. This time around it did, though. Let's attack this after. We might be able to, yeah. I think it's worth just getting rid of it entirely. Then we can push this into the, right next to this artillery here to put some serious pressure on that. I mean, the predictions are good. So I think maybe we just attack. I don't know. We can certainly attack these guys on the hill if we can suppress enough of them. We'll strike at them one more time. And let's see what comes out of an attack here. Yeah, I mean, we did a lot of damage, so it's all good. But I think, I mean, the predictions are saying that it should be fine. I mean, they will have artillery support. Oh, look at that! Nice, first motorized artillery got a another battle hero. So now it's got +3 defense and +1 movement. That's extremely good, actually, for an artillery piece to have. Because that means it can relocate 2 tiles instead of just a regular one and still be able to fire. That's gonna make it extremely versatile. If only we had another unit to put there right now, then we could force a surrender from this guy. But I think we can destroy it completely, though. We just chase him up into the... Oh, we don't even have to chase him up into the mountains. He's just gone. Okay, good. No anti-air. Fantastic. No AA for the enemy. Okay, so far, so good. Now we pass to the next turn. A little bit of casualties are to be expected. If they get attacked by the guys in the city, we could be in some serious trouble with them, but... No, we actually took no casualties there, and they did. Interesting. Okay, here comes the Canto Attack. Right, well. Let's land these paratroopers. And these few paratroopers here should be enough to take on this handgun, take it out. But just in case, let's fly another paratrooper over there. And then we have these marvelous enemies over here. We'll try to put some casualties onto the artillery, as they have done to me. And let's see, what else do we attack here? I think we just take on the various tanks and whatnot. Try to inflict some casualties to them. Get that guy on the front line, get artillery support closer up, and then we'll see. Over here we can do this. Now this leaves this artillery pretty open, but I don't think these dudes move for like at least like the first half of the battle. They just kind of remain there, I believe, if memory serves me correctly. Now we can move this artillery down here, so now we have a front line erected in this position. We could also just take this city, but we're not going to do that just yet. Well, I was hoping for better assaults, but oh well. Might be able to send them back here. Right, like that, and then finish them. And that works for me. We're just going to keep this front line like it is right now, until we can move them one step further with artillery support. We can now push one tile, one tile, one tile every turn with these guys, given the opportunity, as they have the artillery support with them. Now, I think we attack this artillery piece here. And try to remove that from the game if we can. We might force it back here and then have this infantry attack it. Should be able to finish it off. Close. This is now no longer in arty support range, but that artillery piece is pretty much taken out anyway, so it's all good. Now let's see here. How do we do this? I have an idea. It might not be the best idea in the whole wide world, but I think it'll work. First off, let's bombard this guy a little bit. Spend some artillery on that, and then this guy like such. Okay, actually we should have bombarded this enemy artillery. No, we can't do that. No, 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 please, please remain in position. Please, please, please. Fuck. Fuck, that ruined my plan. Oh no, but my plan can still work. I just need to do it a little bit differently. And my plan is to surround this unit right here and force a surrender. There we go. Fantastic. Alright, okay, we'll just do like this, I think. Yeah, so that worked out, I would say. Oh, we could have... Ah, well, let's completely take out that artillery piece there as well. And let's see what our engineers can do to this city. We're going to take a bit of casualties going in. We don't need to go in necessarily just yet. Could we get some replacements there? I know we can get reinforcements if we have to. It's all good. We have strong engineers, so. Apologies for this little tab popping up there, or rather my what's it called again? My toolbar on the desktop. But this is, it's not gonna resupply or anything. There's no chance for it to do so. So we're in good shape on that. The view range of these are 2. I'll send this guy here so he doesn't immediately see it. And then we'll kind of see what we can do here. But let's get to whatever units we haven't used yet. Like these dudes. And attack like this. Very nice. Then we can probably push on for that city over there. Although this artillery is going to keep bombarding us, we need to get a little bit further west with these units. And then try to take this, potentially try to take this, but that artillery is pretty well covered, so... I don't know, time will tell what we'll be able to do. And yeah, it's time to pass to the next zone. Let's see how it goes. Oh, this guy's going deep. Oh, I really wanted that guy, huh? Sacrifice his chance of survival to get the easy targets. That's another one of those annoying bastards. Alright, okay, we're getting some flak over here. Doesn't matter, we'll land another paratrooper and we'll focus all the paratroopers on this hangar initially. We just need to kill that. We have another 2 turns after this to do so. But the sooner it's out, the better. Alright, next turn it should be done. I'll place them like that, and well, we do this, so yeah, we'll just move these over one tile like this, and the enemy arty can't reach them. And we'll start engaging this anti-tank unit. Little 3.7 millimeter, sorry, 37 millimeter pack right there. And okay, let's see what we can do with our Air Force right now. Actually, these guys, let's go and kill that artillery and then refuel. You know, 2 birds with 1 stone, basically. And we'll attack these guys. We'll attack those guys. And okay then. Right. Yeah. Let's see. About that. Move this area up a little bit. About it some more. Then attack it with this guy. Then have this guy kind of head over here, I think, to help support with a couple of things. I'll move these guys in like such. Throw a little bit of artillery at this town here. This guy here. Inflict a bit of casualties. That's good. Maybe more. Nah, maybe we just hold back on that actually. To retain a bit of combat effectiveness on our auxiliary units. And now we keep moving these guys down. Move this Churchill in here. Bombard living hell out of those guys. How much would it cost to reinforce these guys? We'll go for that. Because we can then kind of... The thing is, I want to split my forces and have one escorting team going back here. And I want one defending team holding here. But I also want this defending team to kind of swing out and attack this. And potentially even take this. So it's a little bit give and take. But we'll have to adapt as the situation demands as we move along. Oh, well, that's a good out of here. By the way, maybe we can just kill this guy now? Yes, we can. And I think I'll have the 2 recon units just kind of head over here and support, and maybe hit this anti-air and whatever else is here from the rear if we can. And then we'll do replacements with these guys. And then the world should rejoice soon enough. Just murder these guys. Murder those guys. And get the engineers moved up a little bit. We'll move the... Honestly, maybe we'll fall back a little bit with the Churchills so that they are ready to escort. We could set up like a wall towards this area so we can get these guys down and past her. And if anything tries to breach through here, they'll have to come through the north part, and we'll obviously see that, so... Yeah, we'll see how we do it. I don't think we take artillery back with these guys. We just keep the artillery up here. I think it's the play to me. And... yeah, we don't want to attack that city just yet. That's all we'll do this turn. Let's move on. Oh, there we go. They got ambushed. Very nice. Okay, so there's more forces coming in now. Yeah, so that needs to be dealt with. Here comes the Canto Attack, apparently. Ooh, that's nice. If we can maybe kill that guy now, so we don't have to worry about him, because these tend to be a bit resilient against infantry for some reason. So can we just wipe it out? Thank you very much. Very nice. We'll see if we can do the same with these guys. Very nice. And there we go. The hand goes out. I'll send 2 of these paratroopers up north to start engaging this position, aided by some scout units in a little while. Right now though, we have other things we need to do with our scout units, like for instance attack this guy. And just kind of generally pressure these enemies, so. We could fly in with aircrafts and attack, but these tanks have anti-air capabilities. However, it looks like it'll be good. Well, okay. A little bit of casualties, it's fine. It's okay. We'll fly in with these guys here and attack something that seemingly will do a lot of damage to this. Panzer 4 seems like a good target. Then we can move this Churchill over here. These guys won't be seeing it, so they could run into it and get ambushed. We'll open fire at this position. This guy over here. Send this guy in here so that they can't just break through to the artillery. Keep bombarding this. Throw more stuff at it as well. Try to fully suppress it. Oh, close enough. Good, they are pretty damaged. Maybe we can remove them from the map. Not quite, but soon enough we should be able to. Oh really, that didn't work out. Okay, well then we'll do this. Right, worked out in the end. And let's see, we attacked that guy with engineers first. Now we can put 2 engineer teams on this. A little bit of casualties, but it's fine. Oh. Why are we taking so much? Oh, it's elite infantry. Oh, there we go, it's a dead infantry now. And that's what matters in the end of it. Or by the end of the day. Right, so we'll get this guy down here to just make absolutely sure they don't get through the artillery. And the artillery will support these Bren carriers if they get attacked. We just put some damage into each one of these so we can minimize the combat effectiveness. That should be helpful. Now let's put this guy here as well, and I'll just put this guy here like such. So it's less likely to attack the Bren carriers. And maybe we'll get this artillery here a bit closer as well. Now we have these quad dudes. We can escort down as well. And we'll just move them like that. We can set up defensive perimeters in this area here with these things. And we have these guys. I would argue it would be better if we took out that anti-tank gun here before attacking the city, but it might not be the case. Right now we're just chasing it across the map, but at least the enemy is using prestige points on it, so that's good. Okay, we put these Churchills here just at the right time, so I think we attack these more defenseless infantry units first so they don't become pesky in the future. And then we take out... what's that Panzer 4 really gonna be doing to us though? Let's attack this. And then we attack this Panzer 1A. Then maybe we fall back a smidgen. So they will have to move before attacking. Also they can now more easily resupply their units, but we have a defensive line of Churchills set up. They need to make a move and then attack. They can't attack and then move away somewhere else. So if they want to attack my Churchills, they will have to make the move for it first now. I think that might pay off. Oh, okay, we might want to fall back in that position here and never mind the prestige. Okay, a little bit of damage to our Bren carried engineers still. Oh, and a good amount of damage to those guys, but since we only need 3, it's not a big deal. We didn't even lose it, so. Oh, that turned out pretty well, okay. And now they're attacking from the city here as well. We need to get away from the city and maybe try to take out what we can here. Okay, our eastern units might just need to fight a delaying action at this point in time. We should be able to wipe out that guy. And we can probably move these guys in a little bit here, which we will, and then we'll resupply them. Now, we'll move these guys further up ahead and try to take on this artillery. And just kind of start wiping out the enemy still. So I kind of want to deal with this specific unit right there. These guys should just be kind of rear guard with no hit points. It should be fine. Maybe we can take out this. Not entirely. We should have attacked with these guys first. Now they can fully resupply next turn. Or can they? If we send down this hill. Haha! Yeah. Oh, that's quite a substantial force. So these guys will only be able to fight a little bit of a delaying action before they roll down here and take this. But it's fine if they take this, because we'll just go and retake it. We have 13 turns to do so. We now know it's coming, so we can prepare for that. Things are getting a little bit chaotic here. Such is war, I guess. We can fly in and attack this guy, hopefully kill him. Not entirely, no. We'll also attack that Panzer Corps. We'll have to do a resupply round for the artillery here. So no artillery strikes this turn. Good. Oh, bit of casualties on that one though. That's whatever. Let's see if we can wipe these tanks off the map without any artillery support. Might have been a better idea to wait, actually. Oh, well, we took the initiative, and our first mechanical engineers got +1 initiative. Via a battle hill. Maybe we can wipe these guys out. God damn it. Well, I mean, they're surrounded by 3 units, meaning they cannot resupply, so it's not like they're gonna get any strength back or anything, at least. And the spirit of initiative, let's get these guys ready to support over here as well, I think. Let's move in 3 units from the auxiliary forces to help just kind of squash this pocket here. And then move back to defensive positions. And over here we can set up the artillery like this. Guard this city with the anti-air. I think I'll do this actually. For now anyway. Now we can move these quarteroos over here. That should do good. I had 1 Panzer 2, like, we'll do this instead. Honestly, just wipe this guy as much as we can. Maybe entirely. Oh, I should have attacked with the artillery. I'm such a doofus. But okay, we wiped that Grenadier squad without ever having to fight it on land, at least. So that's good. Let's just finish that guy, I think, so he doesn't actually resupply or reinforce itself. Then we can send the Churchills over here to put pressure on this Panzer IV. I was hoping for more damage done to it, but oh well. Okay, well, we're taking a little bit of casualties versus that one. That's okay. We're doing okay. Yeah, the east side units just need to fight a delaying action for as long as they can. And then we'll kind of take it from there, I guess. It doesn't look like they can do that for very long, actually. Well, okay, at least they attacked those guys instead of the artillery. And they're just they're doing the blitzkriegi stuff, just rushing past us over here. Taking over our victory points down there, but that's fine, because then we retake them and get prestige for that. So, okay, I think so far we're doing okay. Paratroopers don't really start with a whole bunch of ammo, which is a little bit unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? We are gonna do this, in fact. So, yeah. Eat shit, enemy artillery. Eat shit. And, well, there we go. We'll just use our auxiliary units to attack the city, it's fine. The sooner we get rid of it, the better. Doing some substantial casualties to it now, and let's move this scout unit down here and do a... scout units are so cheap to replace casualties on, so we'll just do a full replacement. And let's shoot this guy once with artillery, and there we go, it's detonated. Very nice. Okay, this guy's running low on ammo, but we can... yes, marvelous. And can we wipe this guy as well? Seemingly so. Let's just do that. We don't need artillery on this guy. It's a Panzer 1 against Churchills. I mean, machine guns against Churchills, basically. How was that ever gonna work out for them, you know? I think we can take this airfield and the city over here as well. In fact, let's take the city like such. Right, and then I think we move our Churchills down as a main escort force over here. But I also want to take this airfield here for the prestige. And then we set up a defensive line. We wiped the Germans out here, we just need to make sure they don't come with anything else. And that's the thing, that the Italians will at some point probably come from these positions and attack as well. So we need to be prepared for that. That was suboptimal, but whatever. In fact, maybe we can attack the Italians before they attack us. Let's just do replacements. It's cheap on the scout units, as I said. We can go down here. If we take this, we make up for what we spent on these. And let's see. Okay, one Churchill leader spare to head here. This Churchill will head over there. And I'm thinking we get 2 artilleries to attack that with. Screw it. Initially we can just go with 3. But I want 1 more artillery just in case in this area here to support our efforts. Should any enemies push in the area unexpectedly and cause issues for us. We'll move in the escort formation here. We're not really doing too well with them, I suppose, but we'll put some Bren carriers on the sides. That might be a bad idea, but if anything comes in here, I'd almost rather these things got it. Yeah, we have so much time. Why are we moving so fast? We can slow it down a little bit, though. It'll be good if we slow it down a little bit. Alright, so we can do this. Attack this guy. I don't think they'll take this airfield here just yet, so we can fly down here and just refuel and rearm. Oh, I should have maybe supplied that, but nah, that wouldn't have been too good either, so... I mean, no matter what we do here, it's not gonna be the best thing that could ever happen, right? So, just roll with it. Roll with the punches. Oof. That's one hell of a punch to roll with. Okay, I mean, they're delaying the enemy a little bit. They're keeping them busy. And that's the best I could hope for with these guys right now. It is just auxiliary units, so it does not matter if I lose them. Although I would prefer not to, but apparently that's not how the game wants it. Okay, our paratroops are taking some casualties, but that's fine, because they are also auxiliary units, so it does not matter a whole lot. We got the artillery here. I'm wondering if these guys can switch over to anti-tank, though. We'll move that guy here, and we'll move this guy in and attack the artillery, and hopefully that will turn out well. So far so good, at least. So I think we don't need to rush down here or anything. I think we'll actually just wait for these other Churchills to kind of catch up a little bit. Let's set up a defensive line for these guys to hide behind. And there we go. I want to resupply these before we send them any further. And then we're going to take this. Because I want that extra prestige. wherever I can get it. And I've been wasting some prestige on reinforcements so that I can wipe out the map and just kinda get everything that I want. I was honestly hoping for a little bit more effect on that one, but okay, we have it now. We have the airfield and the anti-tank gunners in the open. We could have attacked it previously, but while it was in the airfield, but only one of these aircrafts could have attacked anyway due to lack of ammunition, so it's fine. I was hoping we'd finish it. Now it could technically go back to full strength. Well, we have one unit above it in the air and one on the ground, so full strength I think is out of the question, but yeah. Now let's just attack with this auxiliary force here, keep the pressure up on the enemy. Take that away from them, wipe out this stuff over here. And fall back a little bit with these guys while these guys resupply. And we have time. 11 turns to take out this. Well, we should do it faster than that, but still. Honestly, I think we're good. Like, if we just attack this over here, we can maybe just even bring down an artillery to attack here. Right, and then we have some auxiliary units defending this location, and it's fine. Like, I honestly don't see... Like, we'll take out any Germans coming from here, right? We'll see them and engage them if there's more coming in. And I don't think there is. And these guys would be like the force that would come swinging up here to attack. So if we just take the fight to them instead of waiting for them to come to us and take them out, well, then they can't come to us because we already came to them, you know? So... if that makes sense. Sounds a little bit convoluted of an explanation there, but yeah. Right, so just keeping up the delaying action here, and we're going to put pressure on this artillery piece. Could be better to maybe do on this, but whatever. Pressure on the artillery piece, and all in all, I think we're in a fairly solid position right now. So we're at the halfway point next turn. And there we lost those guys, which is completely fine. We'll come back down here and we'll punish the enemies for that, don't you worry. Right, okay, that works out. We can get a Daimler armored car now. That's something we might look into between scenarios, and yes, that did in fact switch over to an anti-tank unit. Unfortunate, that gives us some casualties, but well, what are you gonna do? Take out this, I think, is a good response to that, and hopefully this as well. We can finish it with our recon unit, I'd say. Let's just not get replacements, but supply these guys, I think. That should suffice. And, yep, at least it's finished off. So, oh, wow! Whoa! Are you seeing this? Holy shit! For outstanding service, Michael Chapman for 2nd Recon, with already +2 attack, was distinguished as a hero of the war, with +3 attack. +3 attack, that is huge. +5 attack on this recon unit total then. Dude! Are you aware how good that is? +5 attack? +5 attack? That's like, without counting inexperience, 9 soft attack and 11 hard attack. Oh my god, I'll show you like a battle prediction on that one and show you how good that actually is. Just give me a turn or so to get to it. Oh my god, that's good. That's bloody brilliant. Now it's attacking with the bunker. And honestly, let's just get up here and attack these other guys. Maybe we don't even bring the artillery. Ah, we can. Well, we're good. So, we're pushing in on these guys. And whatever sails should be good enough to hold this position. I don't think anything's going to come and attack this anymore. We pretty much wiped it all out already. Alright, we do that, and we can fly down, maybe scout a little bit in the area, see what's up. Oh, it just struck me, there might be anti-air units there. I should have thought about that before sending the air units in. But oh well. I'm thinking there shouldn't be too many Germans in this general area right there. So we can probably safely send in these guys and start using these engineers to just kind of fan through these smaller towns and take them over. While sending the Air Force over here to support. Now we'll just keep it right there, I guess, and keep moving in with the Churchills. Like this. These guys can just kind of hang out right behind the Churchills for now. Like such, that might be risky. Let's get one of these guys up front here to attract some attention rather than the Bren carriers taking it. And we'll hide the other ones just behind Churchills here. Alright, that should be good. If it isn't, I'm going to cry a little bit internally, but you know, what are you going to do? Alright, that's it for this turn. I think we're doing pretty well here. Extending in and taking some prestige points and victory points, or checkpoints I should say. Just because we can to get that extra prestige. You don't have to, but if I can, then I will. Right, this guy might turn into an anti-tank thing as well, so we're just gonna move in our infantry a little bit here. Towards that guy anyway. But this is an artillery unit, and we will give it hell. Was that the second recon A5? Okay, we'll press L to get the combat details. Now as you can see here, effective initiative 7, that's whatever, but hard attack, experience bonus +1, hero bonus +5, giving it an effective attack of 12. And that's against hard targets, so that's, I mean, this is a good anti-tank unit at this point. Effective defense of these guys were unfortunately 12 as well though, but yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. Pretty damn good indeed. Just keep putting pressure on this guy here. And he's out of ammo, which is nice. Hopefully we didn't make him actually retreat. Nope, he did not. That's good. So he cannot resupply that ammo because he's surrounded by 3 of our guys. That is the number required to negate resupplies. So we'll keep moving in. Okay, that's almost dead. Yeah, let's just move the Churchills in here and crush these guys, basically. And just have these guys in back, a little bit hidden for now. We don't need them to be too far forward. These guys won't be spotted down here, so move them down there, and we kind of got these guys boxed in now. And I'm attacking the anti-tank, the specific the Panzer, which is basically German for tank hunter. But it's the hunter has become the prey. And we'll just, yeah, keep smashing out some attacks there. I think we're doing this in a pretty structured and organized manner right now, and it is paying off. Just as I say that, I mess up, and I should have had this paratrooper unit up front instead of this with 6 strength left, but oh well. Just gonna push in. It doesn't really matter if we take any casualties with these auxiliary units. I'm not too fussed about it, because there's no way they're gonna beat us here, and then we're just kind of done with this area. And life is good. So we're done over here. Need to move these guys in. There wasn't any anti-tank unit or anti-air units there, at least not that attacked me, so. Let's see, they have a view range of 2, or spotting range of 2, so we'll move in like this. We'll have the artillery behind the infantry like this. And I would say that we are golden. Let's pass on to the next turn. A little bit of attacking here. Didn't really pay off for them. Right, so, okay, if we can maybe push some of these units up back so we can resupply that Churchill as much as possible, that would be good. And with that being said, let's take out this guy, hopefully, and then the Panzerjäger. And then we resupply the Churchill. And keep on pushing in. What do we take out here first? Actually, well, Panzer 4 maybe. A little bit of casualties on the Churchills isn't gonna make me fret. They don't have any artillery left here anymore, so I think we are good to just kinda keep pushing in with these guys as well. And that should be death for these guys in this city here now when we come in with the engineers. Need to resupply artillery soon, but that's okay. And we'll attack again. Yep. Well, these guys are going to be fairly combat ineffective for a little while now, but we do have, we got 8 turns to clear up the rest of this map, to be honest. Like, we're doing so good right here, it's ridiculous, to be honest. Right, we'll just see if we can't eliminate this artillery piece here. There we go. You're not really supposed to be doing this. You're supposed to take this and hold it from counterattacks, but... I mean, I played the map a few times before, so I kind of know how it goes down, right? And, well, if this works, then this works, right? If it works, what's the problem, you know? If you know what's coming, then you can, you know, you can act accordingly. We can chase these guys into the bunker here, I think. Yep. Bye-bye. From the ashes to the fire. Alright, these guys are completely surrounded. We'll just finish them off. And call it a day in this area. Paratroopers can just wander around the desert like they're hallucinating and dehydrated and whatever the heck, really, so... Yeah, we'll do this. Attack these guys with the paratroopers, I suppose. I don't care, it's... Oof, that went a lot better than I expected. I was just like, we'll take some casualties, do some damage, it's whatever. But everything here needs to resupply for a turn, so this thing might come back to full strength. Which arguably isn't really an issue. We put the artillery here. So we have all these key locations secured with a unit in them now. Just in case something should happen, I guess. Either way, we keep attacking with our air force down here. And that's pretty much that turn, I guess. Oh, they're trying to retreat. Oh, well, they are retreating. Interesting. And, adios, suckers. Bye-bye, nice knowing you. Alright. If this ain't a triumph to be remembered, then I don't know what is. Yeah, it's fully back in action, but that's fine. We're just applying all of our units, and then next turn we could have moved these guys to artillery cover. But I don't think it matters. Now, this thing doesn't have, like it can move one tile and attack a paratrooper, it's not going to be able to reach the recon units anyway. So, it's all good. We'll just resupply these artilleries before our grand assault, and this guy here, well, we'll just pull him back a little bit, I guess. Yeah, you're not supposed to be taking this stuff, really, but, I mean, if you can, and get more prestige and battle heroes and experience out of it, then I don't see why not. Ooh! And that's a good strike, actually. Let's send this guy in here to do some recon. And yeah, let's just mess them up basically. Okay, we're gonna do this, do that. Attack this guy first, so we get the mass attack bonus from this Churchill being right next to with an attack ready. And then we attack these. And now I kinda wish I had another aircraft unit, but whatever. Then we're gonna start taking back these things. There we are. Get these guys ready to extract off the map. Yeah, it's all good. Supply. Well, no, I meant to enter, actually. Alright, it's out of ammo. Now that's inconvenient, but should nevertheless not matter that much. Alright, and then what's the spotting range of this for? So that I can see pretty far, but does it have anything that we need to worry about? Like, no, I don't see any artillery in the area. So we'll move our artillery up a little bit here. Put these guys here, over there maybe. And I want to put this Churchill between, just here, so that they can't just... Oh, ambushed by an anti-tank, that's unfortunate. Or by an anti-tank gun. That's not ideal, not gonna lie. But okay, it shouldn't be too bad though. We'll take that last tile back there, send this infantry over here to support. Attack this. And attack this once more and then refuel, I would say. Good, we're doing okay. Resupply here, ammo +2. That'll have to do, I guess. So we still need to fight until turn 20, right? Like, you can put these guys on the extraction points, but that doesn't mean they actually will extract yet. Although, just to be 100% safe, we're not going to put all 3 in. Because I do want to fight to turn 20, if that's how long it's going to take me to clear this entire map from enemies. And get some prestige points. It's set up in the anti-air configuration right now, so let's see what we can do to it. Mainly I want these guys to attack, because they are non-auxiliary dudes. And I want mostly the experience to be on them rather than the auxiliary guys. But okay, we wiped out this frontier. We can probably just start sending these guys out into the desert to see if any Italians are going to come pushing up towards this position. Just spread them out a little bit for intel reasons, really. So far so good. I think we pretty much pushed them to like one little pocket here. And then the remainder of them is over here, and we can just certainly deal with that in 6 turns, I would assume. Yeah, a little bit of suppression on that bunker there, then we're good to go. Oh, maybe not so good to go. Or at least he didn't attack our artillery. Okay, the blocks we put in place here seems to have worked, except, god damn it. Well, oh no! Am I getting too greedy? I might be getting too greedy here now. Oof. Yeah, that was not good. This is not good. Oh no. Oh no, thank fuck I have reform units turned on, but that's gonna cost us. Now I really need these damn prestige points to make up for that. Holy crap, okay, well. Attack what we can here, I guess. And then get the fuck out of here. There's an enemy artillery. Let's bombard that. And run away with our artillery. Alright, we need to get them out of here. We need to get them out of harm's way, basically. Hopefully, anyway. Murder those guys. Okay, well, things could be better, but okay, it's whatever. And that's why you have reform units, so that you can pay prestige to get back the same battle heroes. Like, the one battle hero you lost, he just miraculously survived somehow, right? As he should. Oh, no, 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 not attack my own Churchill. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze pretty hard though. Maybe we can follow up with some airstrike on this to kill it. Probably not entirely, but close to. Right, well, we'll take out this Grenadier infantry here. Tanks are more dangerous, but I mean, they are exposed, so I would rather get rid of them now than not do so. This guy running low on ammo is actually quite bad right now. We got some more engineers over here. And try to block access to our artillery as much as we can. Take on these Panzer III's. Good, that worked out pretty well. I mean, okay, so we lost 2 engineers, but it's whatever. We can reform them next turn around, which they're gonna lose all their experience and we're gonna have to pay to reform them, obviously, but... So it's basically the same as just buying a new engineer team. But we get to keep the battle heroes. That's, you know, because it just sucks to lose the battle heroes. You want them as you progress across the campaign. So for me, that's like just such a heartbreak to lose them. Wait, the Italians no longer here? Where the fuck did they go? Where was the Italians? There was an Italian infantry here, wasn't there? Oh, it's going here. Oh. Wow, okay then. Yeah, so it's trying to attack us basically, but it's not gonna be able to. Let's just say that. Right, okay, well, we should be able to deal with the clusterfuck that has been unfolding over here. It shouldn't be a problem. We might not be able to actually completely wipe the Germans off the map. At least we completely wiped the Italians off the map. Oh well, I guess they have. No, we haven't done that either yet. But it's whatever. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine because we can establish a defensive line with artillery next turn. So it's all good. And yeah, okay, let's just deal with this guy first. Let's get that artillery on him there. And put this guy in here and chase him up in this direction. And finish him off with this guy. Ta-da. Alright, well, Italians dealt with. Maybe we can get these guys to help us out. I don't think they make it in time though. Oh right, landmines. Well, that cost us a little bit of experience, which sucks, but okay, we found the edge of the minefield. Paratrooper should probably get to the airfield, actually. But it's whatever. Okay, so we what I'm thinking is this, that, this. Shoot with them. Like such. Attack with the engineers there. And I fall back with the engineers to the artillery. And things aren't optimal here right now, but it should be okay. All in all. So how much left on this artillery? We should try to take this artillery piece out if we can. No, don't go there. Well, this guy's gonna run out of ammo, so he's gonna be a lucrative target, so maybe we don't attack with him like such. Okay, we're gonna supply these guys. Alright, we're just spending a turn to make them ready for the coming turns. This Churchill here can't supply because it's fully surrounded, but we can make a move at least, get away from our anti-tank gun and such. And, oh nice, fantastic. I really needed to see that right now. I'm not going to attack with this, since if it attacks then it has no ammo left. And will be very susceptible to be counter-attacked. You know, the thing is, we could do it if it had a little bit more strength remaining, but it only has 6, so I think it's too much of a gamble, so let's not do that. I don't want to pay for new Churchills as well, on top of our misplayed engineers. Alright, how do we do this now then? Let's see what the aircrafts can do. Probably bomb this piece of trash. And I would say, if we can get an infantry in that town though, that would be pretty good. So, let's see if we can chase this guy away. And this guy with... Oh, third motorized artillery got +1 defense, which is pretty trash to have on an artillery, but I guess it's better than nothing. Although, you can only have 3 battle heroes in each unit. And one of them being defense and artillery, and defense 1, that's no bueno, but what are you gonna do? I think we can chase these guys off though. And clear the path for our engineers a little bit. Yes, we can. Like such. Move the artillery in. Move this guy over here. We'll attack with at least this guy. Wait, should we even be clearing that path for the engineers right now? That might have been a bad call. I just got... When I don't know how long we've been played, but I feel like we've been at the hour mark, because when I played this game for about an hour and talking on top of it, I just really drift away a little bit mentally and start making stupider decisions. I should probably take breaks when the episodes get quite long, so I can be at peak performance still. Unfortunate, I was really hoping to finish him. Oh well. We might not be able to take all these victory points. But, yeah. Oh well. I'll place this guy here. We still need to wait to turn 20 before the battle ends anyway, so it should be fine. Not sure if these guys will be having any use over there, but we'll find out, I guess. So that's it. Let's end turn. Sandstorm coming up. That's unfortunate, actually. That's gonna mean we can't use our air force. We really need to get this Churchill to either some artillery or... Oh, damn it! Really? I thought we had to wait to turn 20. I wanted more kills. I wanted to kill more shit, get more prestige. You bloody game. In the past that's been the case, I think. I don't know. Okay. Oh, that's just stupid. We held against the Canto Attack, right? There must be some sort of trigger that I'm not aware of. That is... That's annoying. I had another couple of turns to do stuff to the enemy. To make up for what we could have at least had another 50 prestige points out of that. At least, but I don't even know why I moved that thing over to the extraction zone. It was stupid. We could have squeezed more out of this scenario. Oh well. Brilliantly achieved. All victory conditions have been met. The siege has been broken and the threat to Egypt has been relieved for the present. Now to hound Rommel and push his retreat as far west as possible. Yeah, let's do that, I guess. I'm just a little bit discouraged after that whole early triumph incident there. But okay, well, either way, I mean, let's flip that coin around and hey, triumph! We did so good. Only lost a couple of engineers and didn't really get all the prestige back to pay for that. Haha! So good. Yay! Anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, I would appreciate if you would consider leaving a like on it, maybe even subscribing to my channel if you aren't subscribed already and you'd like to see some more Panzer Corps content in the future. With that being said, thank you for watching and have a good one. You can catch me in the next one. Peace out.